You see, God wants us to slow down. He wants us to breathe. And he wants us to realize that he is in this place. And God doesn't just show up. He comes to change. He comes to heal. Tonight he has inhabited the praises of his people, and his spirit is in this place. When I was a little kid, I was notorious for breaking things. I was notorious for making all sorts of messes. Aren't kids like that? It's like kid equals mess. I went to a daycare the other day, and there were these 4 and 5-year-olds with snot like pasted all over their face. Crayons written all up and down their arms. It was a disturbing thing. Seriously, I was scared. This is something that is automatic. Kids, disaster. Remember the first time you tried to pour a glass of Kool-Aid and it like splashed all over their countertop? Try to clean it up real quick before your parents saw? That was me. I was the messy kid. My parents even called me the breaker because I had broken lawnmowers, chairs, tables, glasses, anything. I could break it. There was this one time in particular that I was cleaning the bathroom on a Saturday, and my sister had bought my parents this nice little plate. It was kind of ugly, but it was special because it was from my sister. And I was carrying it to a safe place because the rule was you had to move everything in order to clean. So I was carrying it, and I took it in my hands, and I was trying to walk into the living room, and I don't know what happened, but it just dropped and shattered on the ground. And immediately, I looked around. My parents weren't there. I ran upstairs, locked myself in my room, and hoped for the best. Just a few moments later, I heard my mom and my dad whispering, "Did you hear that?" Yeah, I heard it. And so, my dad walked over to that pile, standing at the bottom of the steps, and he started calling my name. Ren. Surprised he didn't just say, "The breaker." I know you've been here. Ren, he was calling my name. And I had a decision to make. Either I was going to try and stay in my room, or I was just going to go down there and tell him what happened. I started, the tears started welling up in my eyes, and I walked down to the bottom of the steps, and I just stared at the pile of broken pieces in front of me, and I started to cry. And I looked up at my dad with all the sincerity that I could muster, and I said, "I'm sorry." This is the situation for you tonight. You, I, the people in this choir, have tried to take our lives in our own hands, and we thought that we knew a safe place to place them, but somehow it slipped and shattered on the cold floor of sin. And we stand tonight looking at those broken pieces. I'll never forget what happened after that. My dad put his hand on my head and he said, "It's okay. I think I can fix it." That plate has been reassembled and it's in the basement somewhere now. It was ugly. But it's there. It's put back together. It's intact. You know, I've broken a lot of things, but I haven't yet broken something that my dad hasn't been able to fix or replace. What mess have you made? What in your life has just been broken? And you don't know how to put it back together. You've tried everything, and there was no way that you could reassemble it. But just like before, he will do it again. He will fix you again. He will mend you today. Today, he is standing at the bottom of these steps, and he is calling your name.